Hey, what's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video here, guys, I'm going to share with you all my WWE women's action figures that I've gotten signed over the years. I don't have as many women's action figures as I do the guys' action figures that I showed you guys in our last video here. So in here, I only have about 15 to 20 action figures I've got signed. So this video will not be as long as the other one here. So without further ado, guys, let's talk about all the women's action figures I have signed here. The first one I got signed here was one of my favorite meet and greets, and certainly one of my favorite autographs I've gotten on a women's action figure is Alundra Blaze. I mean, just a cool autograph right there she's got. I'm sure a lot of people know Alundra as well as Medusa in WCW, but I've met Medusa about 3 times now, and she is just the coolest person to meet. If you guys ever go to a convention to meet her sometime, she is one of the coolest people you'll meet. The next one, I don't know if a lot of the... I guess you could say any era that people watch professional wrestling that may not know who this person is. But the next one I want to show you guys, her name is Ivelisse. A lot of you guys would probably remember back in the days when we had, before it was NXT, it was called FCW, I think, Foreign Championship Wrestling used to call it. And I went to a convention, wrestling event in Orlando with my buddy, and we saw Paige and Ivelisse in a triple threat match there, and it was really the first time I was getting a chance to know who these people were before they became some of the big stars in wrestling today. But Ivelisse, she didn't make it too far with WWE. I mean, she didn't even get into WWE yet. She was just FCW, and then she went to NXT, and then eventually she got released, and then she signed with... the Japan Wrestling Organization, and then also she went to AEW, and then of course she got released with the whole Thunder Rosa saga. So yeah, I met Ivelisse, guys, about a year and a half ago. It was a Shine Wrestling event that they do every year. They do a few shows during the year up in Clearwater. It's really cheap to go to, guys. It's only like... I think like $20 to get in, but during the show, after their matches, the wrestlers will come out and meet and greet with you, and they're very cheap too. They don't charge you much at this event. And Ivelisse, I met her there. She's always in the main event all the time. She's the Shine Women's Champion, and yeah, I got her to sign the action figure here. This is her only figure she has, and then of course she wears that red flat brim hat that says "Bow to None." And I had her sign that too. And yeah, it's really cool, guys. And I hear a lot of reports all the time that she's not the nicest person in the world. But hey, she was cool with me. Alright. I'm sure you guys will know who these two wrestlers are if you guys watched Impact Wrestling back in the old days. Everybody, I'm sure, knows who the beautiful people are. We have Velvet Sky and Angelina Love here. This is the old school Impact wrestling action figures I got here. I got them signed in purple, and I'm going to tell you, as much as I love the packaging on these figures here, I did go with purple on this because I saw, before I met them, this was back in 2019, I think, when I met them, I got them signed, and I did go online, I saw these were signed in purple, and they looked really good, but once I went there, I was not too pleased the way the color doesn't pop out very well on it. But they must have used a different, like a neon purple marker to get this signed. But anyways, I got them signed. You know, it is what it is. But they were certainly cool to meet, and I did meet them again. The first time I met them was up in. Actually, the first time I met them was in New York City at WrestleCon, and then the next time I met them was in Knoxville, Tennessee at Fanboy Comic-Con, and then about, what is it now, year and a half ago, I went up to, I think it's called Legends of Wrestling Convention in New Jersey, and I did get their other Impact figures, and I did a yellow marker on them, and they certainly popped out pretty good there. So, yeah, I've got two different dishes signed by them. The next one, guys, one of my favorite meet and greets as well to me is Victoria. I'm sure a lot of you guys know her as Tara in Impact Wrestling. Man, Victoria is just one of the sweetest people to talk to, guys. If you ever get a chance to meet her, she loves talking to her fans, and she was definitely one of my favorites growing up watching as a kid. You remember her old school rivalry with Trish Stratus, and she's had a lot of great ones here, but I got this very rare WrestleMania 21 figure signed, and I remember when I brought this to her, she's like, oh my gosh, it's been a long, long time since I've signed one of these, and they're so expensive to get online. I mean, you go on any website right now, you'll probably spend at minimum $100 for this action figure. It's just absolutely insane what people are charging for these limited edition action figures. My next one is Melina. I've met Melina, let's see, I've met her about 3 times now. Cool person, funny person to talk to. But the first 2 times I met her, I just got like 8x10s. I got signed by her, but I was like, finally, I'm like, you know what? Gotta get an action figure. So I was looking online trying to find one for a reasonable price. I was able to get this one here. And I did in the light blue marker. That popped out pretty good there. Alright, the next one. I think a lot of you guys will know the next 3 I'm going to show off here. It was, oh my gosh, what was the team called? Not Team Extreme. That was the Hardy Boys and Lita. Team Expose, I think. Extreme Expose, I think they were called. So it was Layla, Brooke, and Kelly. And I met them at a couple different conventions. But I finally went a year and a half ago where I met the beautiful people. I also met all 3 girls from Extreme Expose and got a photo with them. But I also got their figures signed by right there. Got the ECW figure signed by Layla. And that's the only figure I think I've seen from her online. My next one is signed by Brooke, and this is one of my favorite figures. I was having a hard time, guys, with this one as far as what color I wanted to have it signed. And I almost thought about doing like a red, white, and blue, but I was kind of worried with the white background there that it wouldn't pop out, so I decided to go with pink. And thought that came up pretty good. So, yeah, Brooke was really cool. Real funny, too, to me as well. And then, of course, Kelly. Got her to sign her Elite action figure right there. So, yep. Got them all signed in pink, and like I said, they were all really cool. I do have some duo action figures, guys. I also met the Iconics. I'm sure you guys noticed them from Impact Wrestling. Their short run in Impact Wrestling as the inspiration. But when I always think of them, I think of them as the Iconics from WWE. And I met them at the same event, guys. And I met Kelly, Brooke, Layla, the beautiful people. And so I had to go up and get these girls here and get to sign their action figures. Or, excuse me, dual action battle pack figure here. So I did a light blue and a pink right there. Came out pretty good. Alright, man, I can see the sweat coming right off me too, guys. Woo! I got the air conditioning running too. Alright, the next one here is what is this called? Championship Showdown. This one right now, guys, I've only gotten signed by Sasha Banks. I do have to get Bailey down the road to meet this. I have met Bailey before, but I met her at the Cricket Wireless event, and she was only there to sign 8x10s and posters. She wouldn't sign, or I guess I should say she wouldn't sign, but Cricket Wireless wouldn't let them sign anything else. But anyways, I met Sasha Banks at MegaCon in Orlando about a month and a half ago, and really cool. She was really awesome to talk to. And now, of course, she's known as Mercedes Monet, if I pronounce that right. And I'm sure many of you guys know her as the I don't know what her character name is in The Mandalorian, but anyways, yeah, I got her signed that in a light blue right there. So I just got to get Bailey. Hopefully, I can meet her down the road really soon. Next one is the Bella twins. I will say, guys, I'm happy I got this figure signed, but I was really disappointed. Not with them. The Bella twins were cool, but I was disappointed that when I went up to them, and I think it was still, we were still in the kind of COVID era, if you want to call it, and they wouldn't accept any markers from the wrestlers or any markers from the fans to sign. So they said the only color they would sign would be in the red. And unfortunately, I'm not happy that I got signed red over red right there, but oh well, it is what it is. They signed the red there, and like I said, the Bella twins were really cool. Then we have Shotzi. Had her sign her very first limited edition elite figure right there. I got her at Spookala. She was doing a what is it? Like a fundraiser for Give the Kids the World, where basically all the money they make they would donate to Give the Kids the World, which is really awesome. If you guys ever check out Spookala or what is it, Spooky Empire, they do those kind of fundraisers every year. Next one is Carmella. Got her signed her figure right there. She was really nice to talk to as well. Alexa Bliss. One of the all-time greats in WWE. I do miss this character of Alexa Bliss. I know a lot of people like her, with the, what do you want to call it, the evil side, I guess, if you want to say, of, with Bray Wyatt. But to me, I like this Alexa Bliss character a little bit better. But, yeah, I got her at MegaCon. Same thing with Carmella there. Alexa's really cool. And wrap it up, guys, with the final figure to show off here. It is my Sasha Banks Elite figure I got signed as well. So, yeah, I did get a couple things signed by her, but I wanted to get her, solo figure and a duo figure signed by her as well. So, yeah, I did it in the light green, lime green right there. So, yeah, came out pretty good there. So, anyways, guys, that is all my WWE Women's action figures autographed. And please leave any comments down below if you have any questions about anything in this video. And hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time.